Hey guys, Jag here, and welcome. Hope you guys enjoying the program and taking action. I've just finished one of my webinar or weekly webinars, so a bit tired, but I just want to give you guys this. Uh, I think it's really important to understand the game and the long-term plan as well, where you're heading. Once you understand it, once you have this, numbers in mind, then things just work really well. So I don't know if you heard this saying from somebody that business is just a numbers game or sales is just a numbers game, which is absolutely right because it's just a numbers game, right? So most people, and I can't stress enough that most people don't even know their business numbers. So in our life, if you look at it in personal life, whether you're a doctor, surgeon, right, whether you walk in anywhere, a doctor and surgeon or anybody out there, accountants, they kind of work on numbers, right? They want to look at your heartbeat and they have the numbers. They want to look at the pulse and stuff. They want to, work on numbers that they give you tablets, one or two, five, six tablets at different times at different levels, because they look at your X-ray and they look at differently with the numbers where the things are, right? So accountant, the same thing, or any other profession, right? So if you want to look at the stars, if you want to look at it, everything is longitude, all that, right? So the reason for this is the numbers are the most important thing in life, and the business is, if you want to look at the health of the business, numbers are the number one thing, right? So if you don't have the numbers, you're kind of flying blind. You have no idea what's going on in your business. You can crash anytime. You don't even know if you're making any profit. You don't even know if you're going to be successful. So I think if nobody has talked about this earlier with you, uh, initially it's going to be hard. Most people I've spoken to, when they're starting out, they always say that, hey, when I actually have a business, then I'll think about it. Then I'll put some time together. But here is my question, right? Uh, I talk about this identity all the time, and I say that you need to become it. You need to be it before you see it. So you need to start acting like that business owner today before you actually become that $1 million business owner. So if you want to have a lot of money, you need to act like you have a lot of money. Mean that if you can't uh, learn, or if you don't learn how to spend $100, you will never learn how to spend $10,000 or save $10,000 or keep $10,000. If you don't know how to run, $500 business, you wouldn't be able to run $500 million business. Right? It's the same thing. It's a numbers game. So you must learn these things. If you're not tracking your numbers, then it's just going to be really, really hard. So I want to give you certain numbers which you must track. Right? You must track. I think one of the number one thing, and we're going to go and look at different numbers you must be tracking, because these are the numbers are lifeline for your business. Right? These are numbered lifeline. So one thing which we all kind of in this expert world, whether you're a coach, whether you're a consultant, whether you are trainer, author, speaker, mentor, facilitator, any of those people, you are, selling your expert knowledge and services by, selling your expert knowledge, right? We all are in this expert industry. We all selling our some sort of knowledge, some sort of experience. We all in this world need to have this one thing. We all um, get paid for delivery. We all get paid for delivery, right? So what it means is, until you deliver, or until you deliver well, you don't get paid. Yes, sometimes we charge early, mean that you clients pay you in advance, but delivery is the main thing, right? If you don't deliver it, they'll ask you the money back. It's pretty common, right? So our secret weapon, your secret weapon, is a delivery. That's your secret weapon. You must know that, because that's what you did for somebody else. That's why you got paid for it. Your secret weapon is delivery. So you must track that. How many times you actually delivering in a week, in a month? I usually do weekly. How many times you delivering it? So delivery could be anything. Like if you're a coach, how many coaching sessions did you have? If you're a consultant, how many times you did something for a client this week? And if you're a trainer, how many times did you train this week? If you're an author, how many times did you write this week? Or, authoring a program as well. How many times did you author this week? How many times did you facilitate anything? So you must track that. because that's your secret weapon, right? So if you don't track that, it's not going to work out really well, right? So you must track your delivery. So that's the end one, right? So we must track delivery. But now let's come to the engine, to the beginning of everything. So you must track that how many new people you're speaking to every week, right? So how many new people you speak to every week. That's new. Put in an Excel spreadsheet, put a marketing at the top, and just say, hey, new people, right? New. How many people you're speaking to? Whether it's just catching up, and then how many of those you working or you're sending proposals. How many did you send a proposal? Whatever the proposal look like in your language. Well, proposal is all about where you tell people, hey, this is what I'm going to do for you, and this is what I'm going to charge, right? So you say, how many proposals did you send this week? How many proposals? So how many new people did you meet? How many proposals did you send? How many proposals? And how many people converted? How many people actually became your client? So these are three things you must track. Leads, meaning that new people you're introducing, new people coming to your business. Second is, how many proposals are you sending? The third is, how many people you converting? How many people are you converting? So these are the things. That delivery is as well fourth number. How many people are you doing it? So these are the four numbers you must track. You must track, right? And then the fifth number is all about finances. The fifth number is all about how many people or how much cash came into the business this week. How much cash did came into the business this week? So there's going to be two columns within the cash. One is the cash receivable, which you received it, and the cash which you haven't received yet, right? So you're going to have two columns there. So you make sure you divide it, because there is going to be a cash flow and the cash receivable. Means the cash it just came in, somebody just paid a cash or paid with their credit cards, you actually receive the cash straight away. And the other one's going to be they are on installment options and they're going to pay monthly, right? So that's something which is going to come in the future, but it's not there yet, right? So two columns for finances. So these six things you must track in your business if you want to be a successful business owner, right? So please do that, because what we talked about. Let's before I go, let's go through them. Number one is new people. When I call them new people, it means the leads. How many leads came into that? You can automate that work as well. We do the automation of the entire work. Number one is leads. Number two is proposals. How many proposals you send to these people? Proposal means all about, hey, this is how I can help you with that, right? Are you ready to sign it? That's the proposal. Are you ready to join? And the next one is the conversion. How many conversions did you do? How many people bought it from you? Right. Number four is delivery. How much delivery did you do this week? You did 4 coaching sessions, you did 4 trainings or 3 trainings or 1 trainings, right? So you write it down. How many trainings, how many delivery, how much delivery I did. And the finances section is two divided: cash flow, how much money came into that, and how much money will come in the future, right? Receivables, how much we need to receive in the future. So you must have this, right? Or if you're brave enough, at the bottom, you type it in, the cash payable, meaning that outgoings. What are the outgoings this month or this week for you? To run a business, you probably paid somebody, you bought a Zoom or you did something else. At the bottom, you draw it out and say, hey, this much is gone out of the business. All right, that's it for me. Hope this makes sense. Track your numbers, track your numbers, track your numbers. And these are the 5, 6 numbers you must track in your business if you want to be successful. All right. All right. That's it for me. Thank you. And I'll speak to you guys soon.